Hi, and welcome to Psychic Predictions with Orion Ray. And it's towards the end of August of 2023, just so you kind of know about what time these predictions are. The first one I have is for a Teresa. It could be spelt, different ways. You are located in the east of the U.S. So if you were to take a line and just divide the U.S. in half, you're going to be on the east side rather than the west side. So I know that's a big, really broad area, but you and your husband have been trying to have a child for many, many years, and you've been going through just a whole bunch of fertility treatment and, just years and years of trying, and you're about to give up. In fact, you're about to consider this exploratory surgery. You know what? Don't do it. This is what's going to happen. Go ahead and stop all of that treatment. Get back to your lives. Just start focusing on, what you do have, and, you have each other and your friends and your family, and, get back to being, happy. And as soon as you start getting that stress off of you regarding this, well, in a few months, guess what? You guys will get pregnant. But it's not going to happen until you stop all these treatments and you stop with the stress. This is just putting so much on the both of you, and it's really now starting to interfere in your marriage, and it's kind of like, a robotic, type feeling, and just like you have to do something, and that's just not going to work for you. So just stop everything. Don't go through with that exploratory surgery. Get back to your lives and just start being thankful for what you have. And this is going to come for you. So, you will. I do see a child in your future. And right after you have the first one, there will be a second child, not long after. So, but you're going to have to do what I say in order to be able to accomplish that. You're going to have to get rid of the stress. And so the next message I have is for a Dave or a David. So you're really caught in this field that you've started training for. I think you've done some classes. It's kind of like what your family wants. You thought you wanted it. You're like, oh, maybe I'll start liking it a little bit better. I'm just kind of getting into it. I'm just really get my feet into it. I got to learn a lot more. But you know what? You're going to have to follow your heart and follow your instinct, because that's not for you. It isn't for you. And you realize that, but you don't want to let your family down, and you feel like you've already put some time and some money, but don't put the rest of that time and that money into this. Because if you go forward with this, you're going to dread going to work every single day. But you're going to feel like you have to. And that once you put that time and that money into that you're obligated, and you're just going to feel stuck. So don't do it. And what I do see for you is um, some kind of EMS career. Now, that could be like the police academy, it could be the fire academy, fireman's academy. I don't know what the proper word is. It could be for an EMS technician, and possibly even for emergency services in a hospital. You're going to be really good at that. So you need this job. It's going to be challenging and fast, and it's going to be physical. And the one that you've been in training for and you're learning or the classes for, that isn't the case. And you have to have something way different. So you know what? Just stop it now and go listen to what I'm telling you. You are located in the four corners, like, so, kind of where Colorado, New Mexico, like the four corners, that part of the U.S. Just so you drive a truck. I'm trying to see if anything else. You're in your 20s. You're not in your early 20s. You're somewhere in your mid to you're in your mid 20s, actually. So you feel like, okay, you really need to make a decision on this. You're okay. Take your time. You've still got plenty of time, and just know, you can eventually even go into, things like the FBI or programs that you hadn't really considered before, and you're going to be, some kind of criminal justice possibly as well. So somewhere along like those kind of lines, you're going to be really, really good at. Also, you have someone that's passed on. It's a female. I don't know if it's a grandmother or a mother, but she's trying to tell you she's good, she's okay, she's, watching over you, and that she misses you, and you do not need to worry about her because you've been thinking a lot about her recently. I don't know when she passed. I don't know if this is new or something. It's been a while. But she has come up, with you. You've been thinking a lot about her recently. And she says she's good. And she's saying you got to follow your heart and your instinct. And she really wants to get that message over to you. And this is also for... The next one is for a Scott. You're also in more of that four corners area, like Colorado, New Mexico, like same, somewhere right there. Like, and you don't particularly like your wife very much. I mean, I'm not sure why you even got married, because I think when you got married, that you kind of knew it wasn't right. You just felt like, okay, I already planned this. I've got to go forward with it. I've already get myself into this, and I just can't back out, because you felt like I'm going to let too many people down. And yeah, you're not happy in your marriage, and I don't think you're from that area. You're actually from a different state originally. I see you probably going back to your original state, where you were born or where you spent most of your younger years, where you grew up. Yeah, you're, your marriage isn't gonna, I hate to say it's not gonna work out, but you will be happier. You just have to get through it. You just have to, get through these harder times, but in the long run, things are going to work out, and you'll have what you want. But you're going to have to take these initial steps to have that, to really have that work. There's somebody that's passed on, and somebody that was so close to you. I can't tell if they were a family member or a friend, and they went on in a really tragic way. And I think they're trying to finally say they're okay, that it wasn't the best choice, and they, and this is somebody that's passed on. It shouldn't have happened. They did this themselves. Anyway, they're trying to say they're better, I guess is what they're trying to say. They're not completely 100% okay, but they're better, and they need you to know that. And I'm picking up one more. This is gonna be towards the northeast. Hold on one sec. Okay, so there were 2 females that passed on. They were in a car wreck. This was, I don't know how long ago. This was probably between now and the last 2 years. This really hit you guys hard, and I believe you are your name is starts with an M, like a Maria or Mary, but this has kind of affected a lot of people, not just, you. It's affected a great deal of people. Well, the 2 females that were in the car wreck, I guess they were leaving somewhere in the evening. They were younger. They were somewhere in their teens to their 20s, their young 20s, or possibly their teens, like I said, and some partying going on, and it was very fast. But they're okay. They're trying to say they're okay. You don't need to worry about them, and that they're trying to watch over you, and they're trying to get the message to you. They need you to be safe, and they need you to be okay, because they're really kind of worried about you and your family right now, as far as the difficulty of handling what's happened to them. And they want you to, try to get back to enjoying your life and try to return your focus on to your life and your future. Hold on. So, yeah, they're really trying to say, they're literally telling me, we're okay, we're okay, we're home, we're here, we check in on you, but the trauma of this and how it's affected you, they said that they're so worried about you, with the stress that they that this is really wearing on your mental and your physical body. So they're telling me, and this might make sense to you, they're saying, hey, snap out of it, snap out of it. That's just what they're telling me. And they're okay. So anyway, again, thanks for everybody tuning in to Psychic Predictions with Orion Ray. And we will talk soon.